Yo, what's going on, guys? Ankit here. Welcome back to the channel. And this is war number 11. This is not really a mismatch, but these guys are at the lower, not even the lower, but probably around rank 20, 25. Yeah, it's kind of at the lower end of Platinum 1. I forgot what was their actual name. I think it's a Spanish or a Latin alliance. I don't recall, but yeah, we got some Kingpin fights, of course, because what other fights do we do? So first off, we got America Chavez here, and I think she's a pretty decent placement. I think there may be better nodes for her, but I do think this is one of the top 3 or top 5 nodes or placements for her. Originally or normally on this node I would just go for SB2 or SB3, but because it's America Chavez, I want her to throw those specials and excel champions whenever they corner their opponent and throw a special attack or a heavy attack. The chance for them to throw their special attack increases. It's not written anywhere, it's just, you know, experience and playing the game for that long to know that, yeah, that actually works. But yeah, it's just America Chavez. She wasn't really hard. Here we got Medusa. Terrible placement. I don't even think Medusa is supposed to be in Alliance War defense, but you know, diversity, I guess. And the node right after this is Nick Fury, which I think is probably better to switch, where Nick Fury is on this node and someone else is on the next node. But yeah, I mean, this wasn't even a sick 200 Medusa. She was only 60 or something. So I get clipped a little bit over there. I think I tried to regenerate some health in some way, shape, or form. I don't think I knock her down anymore. That was my idea. Or I do knock her down. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I think I should have fast forward this part. I think I do end at around 90%, or maybe I was just waiting out the I don't remember honestly. But yeah, Medusa, pretty bad defender, doesn't really belong on Alliance War defense. So up here we got Fury, and I have been taking this this mini boss since the start. I think in the first war we had Kitty Pryde, which I took and died to, and then I was like, okay, I'm not doing any more Kitty Prydes on mini bosses. And after that I saw Nick Fury. I'm like, cool, I'll just boost up and go for it. But I didn't read the assignment because I just assumed that these fights are going to be mine, or this fight is going to be mine. And even the Footloose mini, because Footloose mini was Kingpin, and I'm like, yeah, I can do it with Kingpin. He's a pretty bad placement. It's just that I'll have to dex a lot in the corner, but he isn't really that hard. So I was assuming that Kingpin and this Fury is going to be mine, but apparently neither of them were mine. It was actually given to the guy on path 6, who only had Toad and someone else in section 1, and those were the only 2 fights that he had this war. But when I read the assignment, I found out that this Nick Fury wasn't assigned to me. I read it after doing this fight. So like over here it's going pretty okay. I won't say it's going very well. It's going okay. It's going good, at least. If I had the SP2 power boost, it would have helped me over there. But you know, Kingpin's SP2 gives you unstoppable, and you can just intercept. So right there I made a mistake. I think I should have just dashed back, and if we had thrown that SP1, it would have just pushed them to the Fury mode. But again, it was just like one potion that I had to throw. And then the officer asked me, could you do this Mordo? And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. It's not going to be that hard. I've done it before. As long as you have invulnerability boost, it's going to work fine. And refreshing that debuff siphoner, it's going to help me a little bit more. So there I miss on the Mystic Dispersion. But yeah, overall, this fight went very, very well, for me at least. And he was fairly cooperative. So you see, they do throw their specials almost immediately when they're knocked down in the corner, either by heavy attack or by special attack. It's like, it's something with Excel Champion. See, he's going to throw his special. Okay, he's going to enter his power gain mode, so that's why he's not going to throw it. But you see, they just throw their special attack almost immediately, which just shows like it's not written anywhere that they are going to throw it, but it just seems like they do. So I make a mistake right at the last second over here. But yeah, I didn't do any damage. I think it just ticked once, and I had 1 or 2 degens on, so yeah, it wasn't really hard, or it wasn't really bad, I meant. We got Killmonger here, and this is an easy fight. You guys have seen it quite a lot, so I'm just gonna speed it up just so this video isn't that long again. This Killmonger was also only 660. I mean, Killmonger has become not one of the worst defenders, but he's become not even annoying. He's just like, okay, it's just Killmonger, we'll deal with him. Or at least I feel like that, because he doesn't really do enough to feel like a terrifying defender. Like, I don't know, like even Kitty Pryde is a bit, if you don't bring Nimrod, of course, Kitty Pryde is an annoying defender. Who else would you say? America Chavez is an annoying defender, especially with Mystic Dispersion. So that's going to change next season when we get the Conduit Global. I am almost certain that Kingpin is going to shut down the Conduit Global whenever he knocks down the opponent, so that's going to be awesome. But I'm betting that right back at it nodes, like the 2 fights on my path, they are going to have a Conduit defender. Just so, you know, you knock them down and it triggers that thing. But it's not really like something that you need to worry too much about, because you can just wait out that. Actually, that's counterintuitive. I just remembered. When you knock them down, they get rid of all debuffs. They become debuff immune. So placing a Conduit defender is going to be a big mistake. It's going to be a waste, pretty much. And then this is the last fight that I'm doing before I go to sleep. This is the Invisible Woman shared mini. I didn't speed this up because this fight went so fast. This was less than 30 seconds. And she is a rank 3. So just watch. I think I go for an SB2 somewhere here. And she's pretty much like 2%. That should have been it, but what was that? Let's see. Come on. 24 seconds. So that could have been like 22 second, 20 or 20, 21, 22 second fight. And then we got this Ebony Maw here. This was the only fight that I was not like worried about, but you know, thinking or planning or strategizing about. So I popped a combat regen boost, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take all hits on the block and bait his special attack or bait his heavy attacks. I'm not gonna worry too much about. I don't need to worry about his falter. I don't even need to worry about his nullifier from SP1. But again, I make a mistake, so I think I forget to keep an eye out for the fury that you gain from his SP1, and that messes me up. But again, like I was already calculating that that's going to happen. Like I'm going to take 1 degen, so that was right over there. That was just a sig ability degen, but again, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just Ebony Maw. Took him down. Not that difficult of a fight. And then again, we got a Thing boss. I don't know what's up with these Thing bosses. This is the 11th war of the season, and this is the 5th Thing boss that we have seen. And this one isn't even rank 4. So the other 2 that I did were rank 4. And this is the 3rd one that isn't rank 4. It's only rank 3. Before that, we had two Thing bosses, and both of them were rank 4 as well. Our great leader died to Thing boss twice with Falcon, because why not? You need to show that he's a good defender. And one time, the other officer who plans, he died to a Thing boss because Thing dexed his Tigra's SP2 twice. And yeah, it's just a pretty simple boss fight. So he's gonna be down soon enough, and I make sure that I take him down with a heavy attack because, you know, bragging rights, who has a bigger belly. And overall, this war has been pretty good for us. We had a guy die to Overseer in our BG, which was strange. And then someone died to a Kitty Pride with APOC. And then in another BG, a person died 2 times in 3 fights to using a Kingpin on Path 9. And I'm like, bro, you're not doing something right. You're definitely not even playing the game, because it is so hard to die with Kingpin. But yeah, guys, that is the end of the war. One more is left. I think we all have Platinum 1 locked in. We just want to lock in Tier 1, so we need to win the next one to lock in Tier 1 for sure. Somebody over here, he even nullifies my Unstoppable, which I totally forgot that he had that ability. So he's going to throw a special attack here. And then I just go for a heavy attack. And he nullifies it. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, I made sure that I ended it with a heavy attack. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.